Unraveled secrets of ancient civilizations. Across the globe, hidden beneath layers of earth, ice, and time, lie enigmatic remnants of ancient societies that challenge our understanding of history. From intricately constructed stone walls to masterfully crafted weapons and haunting skeletal remains, these archaeological finds provoke questions about the capabilities and origins of their creators. Join us as we explore some of the most perplexing discoveries that continue to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. The enigmatic stone walls of the Andes. Perched high in the Peruvian Andes, above the historic city of Cusco, stand the monumental walls of Sacsayhuaman. This awe-inspiring site features colossal stone blocks, some exceeding 200 tons, fitted together with such precision that not even a sheet of paper can slide between them. Stretching across the landscape in a distinctive zigzag pattern, these walls have endured centuries of seismic activity, a testament to their sophisticated engineering. The construction of Sacsayhuaman raises profound questions. How were these massive stones quarried, transported, and shaped with only basic tools? While mainstream archaeology credits the Inca Empire of the 15th century, local traditions suggest the site may predate them, possibly built by an earlier unknown civilization. Theories range from advanced logistical organization to speculative methods like acoustic manipulation, yet no definitive evidence explains the feat. Was Sacsayhuaman a fortress, a ceremonial center, or something else entirely? Its purpose and origins remain shrouded in mystery. The Viking swords of unmatched craftsmanship. In the hands of Viking warriors over a millennium ago, a remarkable series of swords emerged, known as the Ulfbert blades. Marked with the inscription Psulfbert Plus, these weapons were forged from high-carbon steel of extraordinary purity, far surpassing the brittle iron swords of medieval Europe. Their strength, flexibility, and sharpness made them legendary, yet their existence defies the technological timeline of the era. The secret lies in crucible steel, a material not documented in Europe until the Industrial Revolution, centuries later. Some hypothesize that Viking traders acquired this knowledge or raw materials from the Middle East or Central Asia, where advanced steelmaking thrived. Alternatively, elite Frankish smiths may have crafted these blades, which then found their way into Viking hands through trade or raids. The sudden disappearance of genuine Ulfbert swords, replaced by inferior imitations, suggests a lost technique or disrupted supply. These blades stand as a testament to a forgotten mastery, challenging our assumptions about medieval metallurgy. The frozen tragedy of Skeleton Lake. Deep in the Indian Himalayas, at an altitude of nearly 16,000 feet, lies Rupkund Lake, ominously dubbed Skeleton Lake. Here, hundreds of human skeletons, preserved by ice, lie scattered along the shores, their origins a chilling enigma. Discovered in the 1940s, the remains baffled researchers with their lack of weapons or burial markers, hinting at a sudden catastrophic event. Modern analysis revealed a complex picture. The skeletons belong to multiple groups, with genetic ties to South Asia, the Mediterranean, and beyond, spanning over a millennium. Skull fractures suggest a violent hailstorm, with massive hailstones striking from above, a theory echoing local legends of a divine punishment. Yet, why did different groups perish here across centuries? Was Rupkund a perilous pilgrimage route or a site of recurring tragedy? The lake's remote isolation only deepens the mystery, leaving more questions than answers. The subterranean enigma of Egypt. In the deserts of Egypt, within the sacred complex of Abydos, lies the Osirian, an underground structure that defies conventional Egyptian architecture. Unlike the ornate temples above, adorned with hieroglyphs, the Osirian is stark, built from massive granite blocks, some over 60 tons, fitted with megalithic precision. Its simplicity and submerged state suggest an origin far older than the 13th century BCE reign of Pharaoh Seti I, to whom it is traditionally attributed. The Osirian's construction mirrors distant megalithic sites, from Peru to Lebanon, hinting at a shared, ancient knowledge. Some propose it dates to pre-dynastic Egypt, a time of mythical gods who may represent a lost civilization. The structure's flooding, possibly intentional, ties it to Osiris, the god of the underworld and the Nile's waters. Whether a pharaoh's creation or an inherited relic, the Osirian challenges the timeline of Egyptian history, its unmarked stones whispering of a forgotten past. The ancient pathway, across the sea. Off India's southern coast, between the mainland and Sri Lanka, stretches a 30-mile chain of limestone shoals known as Ram Setu, or Adam's Bridge. Revered in Hindu tradition as a divine bridge built by Lord Rama's army in the epic Ramayana, this formation has sparked debate over its origins. Is it a natural geological feature shaped by tides, or a man-made structure from a distant era? Ancient texts describe a bridge of floating stones, constructed to cross the sea, a tale dismissed as myth, until modern surveys revealed a submerged ridge of consistent width. While geologists argue for a natural formation, some researchers point to its alignment and cultural significance as evidence of human intervention. Radiocarbon dating remains inconclusive, leaving Ram Setu as a bridge between history and legend, its true nature still unconfirmed. A past yet to be understood. These discoveries, Sacsayhuaman's walls, Ulfbert's swords, Rupkun's skeletons, the Osirian, and Ram Setu stand as anomalies, defying the narratives of history. Each suggests a depth of knowledge, skill, or tragedy that doesn't neatly fit our understanding of the past. As science uncovers new clues, it often reveals how much remains hidden, buried beneath stone, ice, or sea. These mysteries remind us that history is not a closed book, but a story still being written, waiting for the next discovery to reshape what we believe. Unexplained relics of the ancient world. The Earth holds secrets from ages past, revealed through discoveries that challenge our understanding of history. From submerged formations to peculiar artifacts embedded in ancient rock, these findings spark debates about their origins and purposes. Below, we explore two intriguing mysteries that blur the lines between natural phenomena, human ingenuity, and legend. The submerged pathway of Ram Setu. Stretching across the shallow waters between southern India and Sri Lanka lies a 30-mile chain of limestone shoals known as Ram Setu, or Adam's Bridge. Revered in Hindu tradition as a divine bridge constructed by Lord Rama's forces in the ancient epic Ramayana, this formation has captivated scholars and believers alike. The Ramayana describes a pathway of buoyant stones, enabling an army to cross the sea, a tale long considered mythical until modern technology offered new perspectives. In the early 2000s, satellite imagery revealed a continuous submerged ridge connecting the two landmasses, reigniting discussions about its origins. Geologists propose that Ram Setu is a natural formation, likely a limestone and sandbank ridge shaped by ocean currents and tidal shifts. Studies estimate its age between 7,000 and 18,000 years, possibly formed when lower sea levels exposed a land bridge. Yet the formation's consistent alignment and the presence of large coral boulders atop younger sandbanks raise questions. Some researchers suggest these stones, including porous, buoyant rocks akin to pumice, may indicate human modification, echoing the Ramayana's descriptions. Historical accounts, including early travel narratives and maps from as late as the 18th century, depict a walkable passage between India and Sri Lanka, later submerged by rising waters. Could Ram Setu have been a natural land bridge, possibly reinforced by ancient peoples for trade or migration? The debate extends beyond archaeology, touching cultural and religious spheres. In the 2000s, a proposed shipping canal through the formation faced opposition from those who view Ram Setu as sacred, leading to its preservation after legal disputes. Whether a geological quirk, a human-enhanced structure, or a divine creation, Ram Setu remains an enigma. If natural, how did it inspire such precise ancient narratives? If shaped by early civilizations, where are the traces of their tools or settlements? The answers remain elusive, leaving Ram Setu as a bridge between history and myth. The puzzling spheres of Klerksdorp. Deep within 2.8 billion-year-old rock formations in South Africa's Ottosdal region, miners uncovered small, metallic-looking spheres that have puzzled researchers for decades. Known as the Klerksdorp spheres, these objects, found embedded in pyrophyllite rock, appear almost too precise to be natural. Ranging from perfectly round to slightly flattened, some feature straight grooves along their equators, prompting speculation about their origins. Mainstream geology attributes the spheres to concretion, a process where minerals form spherical shapes over millions of years under pressure and chemical reactions. Similar natural formations, like Moki marbles or Costa Rica's stone spheres, support this explanation. The grooves, scientists suggest, may result from layered mineral deposits or stress-induced fractures. Composed of hematite and wollastonite, with some reportedly hollow and containing a sponge-like interior, the spheres align with known geological processes. However, their near-perfect symmetry and grooved patterns fuel alternative theories. Skeptics question whether such precision could arise naturally, suggesting an unknown process or even intelligent design. Some fringe hypotheses propose the spheres as relics of a civilization predating known history, though no evidence supports this. The rock's age, nearly 3 billion years, places their formation long before complex life, making claims of artificial origins highly speculative. Reports of the sphere's rotational stability, allegedly spinning on flat surfaces, remain unverified anecdotes, lacking rigorous study. Another point of contention is whether the spheres were truly embedded in the ancient rock or lodged there later, which could shift their perceived age. For now, the scientific consensus leans toward a natural origin, but the sphere's unusual features continue to inspire curiosity. Are they merely geological oddities, or do they hint at processes or possibilities yet to be understood? A tapestry of questions. Ramsetu and the Klerksdorp spheres exemplify the mysteries that persist at the edges of human knowledge. One lies visible across the sea, its story woven into ancient texts. The other, buried in primordial rock, challenges our grasp of natural processes. Both remind us that history is not a closed chapter, but a realm of ongoing discovery, where science and speculation meet. As we probe these enigmas, we uncover not only the past, but also the limits of our current understanding, awaiting the next clue to illuminate the shadows of time. Secrets carved in stone and bone. The ancient world is a tapestry of mysteries, woven with symbols, structures, and remains that defy easy explanation. From enigmatic carvings to lost cities and peculiar skeletal finds, these relics challenge our understanding of early civilizations. Below, we delve into 5 captivating discoveries that continue to intrigue researchers and spark curiosity about our distant past. The silent symbols of the Indus Valley. Across the ancient ruins of the Indus Valley civilization, spanning modern-day India and Pakistan, thousands of enigmatic symbols adorn seals, pottery, and tablets. Known as the Indus Valley script, this collection of pictograms, geometric shapes, and intricate designs remains one of the world's great undeciphered writing systems. Flourishing from approximately 3300 to 1300 BCE, the Indus civilization rivaled Egypt and Mesopotamia with its planned cities, advanced drainage systems, and sophisticated craftsmanship. Yet its script eludes translation. The brevity of the inscriptions, typically 4 to 20 characters, poses a significant challenge, as does the absence of a bilingual artifact like the Rosetta Stone. Scholars debate whether the script represents a full language, a proto-writing system for recording trade or ownership, or something else entirely. Hypotheses suggest ties to Dravidian or Indo-European languages, but without a breakthrough, the script's meaning remains elusive. Recent advances in AI and pattern analysis offer hope, yet the symbols guard their secrets, hinting at a vibrant culture whose beliefs, governance, and decline around 1900 BCE remain largely unknown. Could these markings unlock the story of a lost civilization? Or are they destined to remain silent? The celestial city of Archaeum. In the vast steppes of Russia's Chelyabinsk region lies Archaeum, a Bronze Age settlement dubbed Russia's Stonehenge for its astronomical alignments. Discovered in the 1980s, this circular city, dating to around 2000 BCE, features concentric rings of fortifications, dwellings, and streets, resembling a massive wheel. Its precise layout and alignment with solstices suggest it served as both a living space and an observatory, possibly built by an early Indo-European group like the Aryans. Archaeum's engineering is remarkable. Timber and adobe walls, radial living quarters, and a sophisticated water management system with canals and irrigation. Yet its sudden abandonment, marked by deliberate burning, puzzles archaeologists. Was this a ritual act, a response to environmental shifts, or something else? The absence of evidence for war or famine deepens the mystery. Local legends of strange energies and modern reports of unusual sensations add a mystical aura, though unverified. Archaeum stands as a testament to a sophisticated culture, its purpose and fate obscured by time, prompting questions about other hidden settlements beneath Russia's plains. The elusive Dropa stones. In 1938, a Chinese expedition in the Bayanhar Mountains near Tibet reportedly uncovered a cave containing hundreds of small circular stone discs, dubbed the Dropa stones. These foot-wide artifacts, with central holes and spiral grooves resembling microscopic inscriptions, were found alongside fragile 4-foot skeletons with large skulls. Local Ham folklore spoke of small, otherworldly beings stranded in the mountains, fueling speculation about the discs' origins. A 1960s report claimed a scientist, Dr. Tsum Nui, translated the inscriptions, revealing a tale of the Dropa people, extraterrestrial beings whose spacecraft crashed millennia ago, leaving them to perish in the caves. However, the stones' disappearance from museums, lack of public access, and absence of verified evidence have led many to dismiss the story as a hoax. Skeptics suggest the discs, if real, could be ceremonial objects, astronomical records, or relics of a nomadic culture, possibly Tibetan or Mongolian. The Dropa stones linger in the realm of legend, their existence unconfirmed but evocative of global myths about sky-born visitors, leaving us to wonder if they hold a kernel of truth or are merely a modern myth. The Paracas, skulls of Peru. On Peru's southern coast, the Paracas culture, 800 BCE, 100 BCE, left behind a haunting legacy. Hundreds of elongated skulls unearthed in the Paracas necropolis, discovered in 1928. While cranial deformation binding infants' heads to elongate skulls was common globally, some Paracas skulls exhibit anomalies, up to 25% larger cranial capacity, denser bones, and unusual sutures, sometimes only 2 skull plates instead of 3. These features challenge explanations of simple head binding. Preliminary 2014 DNA tests, though unverified, suggested European and Middle Eastern markers, unusual for pre-Columbian South America, sparking theories of a distinct lineage, lost migration, or genetic mutation. Fringe hypotheses propose a non-human species, but mainstream scholars favor a combination of extreme deformation and genetic factors. The Paracas culture's mysterious disappearance around 100 BCE, possibly due to disease, war, or environmental shifts, adds intrigue. These skulls, with their unsettling features, raise questions about the Paracas people's origins and fate, standing as a provocative enigma in human history. The Jiroft civilization of Iran. In 2001, flooding in Iran's Halil River Valley revealed the Jiroft civilization, a previously unknown culture rivaling Sumer, Egypt, and the Indus Valley. Spanning sprawling urban centers with complex irrigation and exquisite artifacts, Jiroft may predate Mesopotamia, challenging timelines of early human development. Its stone vases, bowls, and statues, adorned with intricate animal and geometric designs, suggest trade and cultural ties with Sumer and the Indus Valley. Unlike its contemporaries, Jiroft left no confirmed written records, though tablets with potential script hint at an undeciphered writing system, possibly predating Sumerian cuneiform. The civilization's sudden emergence and lack of documented history puzzle researchers. Was Jiroft a cradle of writing and urban planning, or a hub connecting ancient cultures? Its artifacts, looted before archaeological intervention, speak of a sophisticated society, yet its rulers, beliefs, and decline remain unknown, buried beneath Iran's sands. Echoes of a lost past. From the undeciphered Indus script to the celestial city of Arkham, the elusive Dropa stones, the anomalous Paracas skulls, and the rediscovered Giroft civilization, these discoveries reveal a world far more complex than our histories suggest. Each artifact and ruin whispers of forgotten knowledge, advanced skills, or untold stories, urging us to question what we know about humanity's past. As science advances, new tools may unlock these secrets, but for now, they stand as silent sentinels, reminding us that some mysteries endure, etched into the earth and awaiting their moment to speak. Echoes of forgotten worlds. The ancient world is filled with remnants of civilizations and artifacts that challenge our understanding of history. From sophisticated urban centers to enigmatic symbols and peculiar statues, these discoveries hint at cultures whose stories have faded into obscurity. Below, we explore 5 remarkable finds that continue to captivate researchers, each raising questions about the ingenuity, beliefs, and fates of those who came before us. The lost civilization of Giroft. In southeastern Iran, the Giroft civilization emerged from obscurity in 2001 when flooding in the Halil River Valley unearthed thousands of intricately carved stone artifacts. This sprawling society, potentially predating Mesopotamia, boasted massive citadels, advanced irrigation, and vibrant trade networks, suggesting a highly organized culture. Its artwork vases, bowls, and statues adorned with animals, deities, and geometric patterns bears similarities to Sumerian and Indus Valley designs, hinting at Giroft's role as a cultural crossroads. Despite its sophistication, Giroft vanished without leaving written records. Theories suggest natural disasters, such as droughts or shifting rivers, may have rendered the region unsustainable, forcing inhabitants to flee. Alternatively, Giroft's people might have integrated into neighboring cultures, their traditions absorbed into Mesopotamia or the Indus Valley. The discovery of tablets with potential script raises the tantalizing possibility that Giroft pioneered writing, yet without decipherment, its history remains elusive. As excavations continue, Giroft challenges assumptions about the origins of civilization, a ghostly reminder of a once thriving society lost to time. The Tartaria tablets, dawn of writing. In 1961, archaeologists in Romania's Tartaria village uncovered 3 clay tablets etched with cryptic symbols, buried alongside human remains. Dated to around 5300 BCE, these artifacts, 2 rectangular, 1 round, predate Sumerian cuneiform, circa 3100 BCE, long considered the earliest writing. If the Tartaria tablets represent a true writing system, they could rewrite the history of literacy, suggesting Europe played a pivotal role in early communication. Many scholars, however, argue the symbols are proto-writing symbolic markings, lacking linguistic structure linked to the Vinca culture of the Balkans, 6000–4000 BCE. These markings, common on Vinca pottery, might represent accounting, religious symbols, or personal identifiers. Some symbols resemble early Sumerian or Minoan scripts, hinting at distant cultural connections, though the tablet's context is muddied by fire damage and questions about the burial's age. Were they ritual offerings, early records, or part of a broader symbolic tradition? The Tartaria tablets remain an enigma, their significance poised between a revolutionary discovery and a cultural curiosity. The Plain of Jars, silent sentinels of Laos. Scattered across the highlands of Laos, the Plain of Jars is a prehistoric marvel. Over 2,500 massive stone vessels, some 10 feet tall and weighing tons, spread across 90 sites. Carved from sandstone, granite, and limestone, these hollowed jars, some with stone lids, date to the Iron Age, 500 BCE, 500 CE. Local legends attribute them to giants brewing rice wine or supernatural beings storing resources, but archaeologists propose a funerary role, with excavations revealing human remains and cremated bones. The jar's vast distribution and lack of inscriptions puzzle researchers. Were they temporary coffins for decomposition rites, or part of a broader ritual landscape? Unfinished jars and broken remnants suggest an abrupt abandonment, possibly due to war, disaster, or cultural shifts. Some alignments hint at astronomical purposes, suggesting the builders tracked celestial events. The site's study is hampered by unexploded ordnance from the Vietnam War, limiting exploration. With no clear link to a known culture, the Plain of Jars stands as a testament to a lost civilization's monumental efforts, its purpose shrouded in mystery. The Carnac Stones, Brittany's megalithic puzzle. In Brittany, France, the Carnac Stones form one of the world's largest megalithic complexes, with over 3,000 standing stones arranged in rows, circles, and clusters across 4 kilometers. Erected between 4500 and 3300 BCE, predating Stonehenge and Egypt's pyramids, these stones, some over 20 feet tall, exhibit mathematical precision. Their builders left no inscriptions, leaving their purpose to speculation. The leading theory posits Karnak as an astronomical observatory, with alignments matching solstices and equinoxes, indicating advanced celestial knowledge. Alternatively, the stones may have served religious or ceremonial roles, marking sacred spaces or burial sites. Local myths describe them as petrified beings, cursed by magic, reflecting their reader's note, their cultural significance. Moving 50-ton stones without wheels or cranes suggests sophisticated techniques, possibly leveraging levers or lost methods. Karnak's abandonment, possibly due to climate shifts or cultural changes, adds to its enigma, a silent challenge to our understanding of Neolithic ingenuity. The Alubide statues, reptilian relics of Mesopotamia. In the ruins of Mesopotamia's Alubide culture, 6500–3800 BCE, archaeologists unearthed clay and stone figurines with unsettling reptilian features, elongated heads, slanted eyes, and scaled skin. Found at sites like Tel Alubide and Eridu, these statues depict humanoid figures, often female, in poses suggesting fertility or divine significance. Predating the Sumerians, the Al-Ubaid people pioneered settlements and irrigation, yet their beliefs remain obscure. The statue's serpentine appearance may symbolize deities or spirits, common in ancient iconography, possibly tied to fertility or protection. Their distinctiveness has sparked fringe theories comparing them to global myths of reptilian beings, though scholars favor cultural symbolism over extraterrestrial origins. The statue's role, whether ritual totems, protective idols, or mythological figures, remains unclear, as the Al-Ubaid left scant records. These figurines, with their eerie, otherworldly design, underscore the diversity of ancient belief systems, inviting speculation about a culture that laid the groundwork for Mesopotamia's later glories, a past beyond reach.
The Jiroft civilization, Tartaria tablets, Plain of Jars, Karnak stones, and Al-Ubaid statues reveal a world of lost knowledge and forgotten peoples. Each discovery, whether a city, symbol, jar, stone, or statue, challenges established timelines and hints at complexities we've yet to unravel.
As archaeology and technology advance, these relics may yield new insights, but for now, they stand as fragments of a vast, intricate puzzle, urging us to explore the shadows of history, where countless stories await discovery. Unraveled enigmas of the ancient world. The past is a mosaic of lost cultures and perplexing artifacts that challenge our historical narratives. From eerie statues to vast geoglyphs, subterranean temples, and out-of-place relics, these discoveries hint at forgotten knowledge and unseen connections. Below, we explore 5 intriguing finds that continue to spark debate and wonder about humanity's distant origins. The Al-Ubaid statues, serpentine symbols of Mesopotamia. In the ancient soils of Mesopotamia, the Al-Ubaid culture, 6500–3800 BCE, left behind peculiar clay and stone figurines at sites like Tel Al-Ubaid and Eridu. These statues, depicting humanoid figures with elongated heads, slanted eyes, and scaled reptilian features, stand out for their otherworldly appearance. Often portraying females in maternal poses, they suggest a significant role in Al-Ubaid mythology or ritual, possibly as fertility deities or protective spirits. The serpentine imagery aligns with global myths of snake-like beings, from Mesoamerica's feathered serpents to South Asia's nagas, often tied to wisdom or creation. Scholars propose the statues represent stylized gods or shamanic visions, perhaps induced by ritual substances, capturing spiritual experiences rather than literal beings. Fringe theories speculate they depict an unknown hominin lineage or extraterrestrial visitors, though no evidence supports such claims. As the Al-Ubaid left no written records, and their culture transitioned into Sumerian society without reptilian motifs, the statues remain an enigmatic snapshot of early belief systems, their true meaning lost to time. The Sajama Lines, Bolivia's desert labyrinth. In Bolivia's high Andes, the Sajama Lines form a vast network of straight geoglyphs etched across thousands of square miles. Unlike Peru's Nazca Lines, which depict figures, these lines, some stretching over 20 miles, create an intricate web of intersecting pathways, visible only from above. Estimated to span 10,000 miles in total length, they are among the world's largest geoglyph networks, yet their purpose and creators remain obscure. The indigenous Aymara offer no clear explanation, though oral traditions suggest the lines linked sacred sites, burial grounds, or settlements, possibly for ritual pilgrimages. Researchers propose they served as territorial markers, ceremonial routes, or an astronomical observatory, though no definitive celestial alignments have been confirmed. The line's precision, maintained for centuries in the arid climate, baffles experts, as does their creation without modern tools. Their remote location limits study, and threats from modern development endanger their preservation. Whether sacred paths or cosmic maps, the Sajama Lines endure as a monumental mystery, etched into the earth with uncanny accuracy. The Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni, Malta's subterranean sanctuary. Discovered in 1902 in Paola, Malta, the Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni is a 5,000-year-old underground complex carved from limestone, one of the oldest subterranean temples known. Spanning 3 levels, with chambers reaching 40 feet deep, it features pillared halls and carved ceilings, mimicking Malta's above-ground Neolithic temples. Built by the island's temple culture, 4,000–2,500 BCE, its hidden nature sets it apart, suggesting a purpose beyond ordinary worship. The hypogeum yielded over 7,000 skeletons, some in contorted poses hinting at ritual burials, and a few elongated skulls lacking typical sutures, sparking speculation about an unknown lineage or extreme cranial deformation. These skulls, now mostly lost, deepen the site's mystique. The oracle room's acoustics, resonating at 110 Hz, may have induced trance-like states, suggesting the hypogeum was a ceremonial space for sound-based rituals. Theories range from a priestly sanctuary to a catastrophe shelter, with some positing an older, inherited origin. Local tales of hidden labyrinths add intrigue, though unverified. Strictly preserved, the hypogeum remains a haunting enigma, its chambers whispering of forgotten rites. The Fuente Magna Bowl, a transoceanic puzzle. Near Lake Titicaca in Bolivia, the Fuente Magna Bowl, found in the 1960s near Chua, is a stone vessel inscribed with script resembling Proto-Sumerian cuneiform, a writing system from Mesopotamia, 3100–2000 BCE. Discovered by a farmer, this artifact challenges historical timelines, as no evidence suggests contact between Sumerians and the Andean Tiwanaku culture, who thrived millennia before the Inca. Proponents argue the bowl proves ancient transoceanic exchange, possibly via Sumerian seafaring or an intermediary civilization, noting Lake Titicaca's potential historical coastal access. The Tiwanaku's advanced stonework at Puma Punku supports claims of sophisticated knowledge, perhaps externally influenced. Skeptics, however, suggest the inscriptions are modern forgeries, a local script mimicking Sumerian forms, or an independent development. The bowl's undocumented discovery hinders verification, leaving its authenticity debated. Whether evidence of global connectivity or a cultural anomaly, the Fuente Magna Bowl raises profound questions about ancient interactions, its inscriptions a tantalizing clue to a possible lost chapter of history. The Lothagam North Pillar Site, Kenya's ancient cemetery. In northern Kenya's arid Turkana region, the Lothagam North Pillar Site, dating to 5,000 years ago, is Eastern Africa's oldest known monumental cemetery. A central platform surrounded by irregular stone pillars houses a communal burial chamber with 580 individuals, men, women, and children, interred over centuries without hierarchical distinctions. Adorned with beads and artifacts, the burials reflect a society valuing equality in death, remarkable for a time of transitioning hunter-gatherer and pastoralist groups. Built during Lake Turkana's environmental shift from lush to desert, the site may have been a cultural anchor for nomadic herders, uniting scattered communities through shared burial rites. The pillars' purpose, ritual markers, astronomical guides, or ancestral symbols remains unclear, as does the site's abandonment. Its construction by a non-state society challenges assumptions that monumental projects required centralized power, suggesting deep social cohesion. Remote and understudied, Lothagam North underscores Africa's complex prehistory, a testament to resilience and unity in a harsh landscape. Threads of the unknown. The Alubaid statues, Sajama lines, Hippogium, Fuente Magna Bowl, and Lothagam North Pillar Site weave a narrative of human ingenuity and mystery. Each find, whether a figurine, geoglyph, temple, artifact, or cemetery, defies easy categorization, hinting at lost cultures, advanced skills, or unexpected connections. As we probe these relics, we confront the limits of our historical knowledge, reminded that the past holds countless untold stories, waiting beneath stone, sand, or time for their secrets to be revealed. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to catch the next part as soon as it drops.